Hello students, today we will start from question number 6. A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. Suppose this is the ground level. This is the building. The boy is standing here, suppose. Height of the building is given 30 meter. 30 meter. Height of the boy is given, that is 1.5 meter. Obviously, this and this part will be equal, so it is also 1.5 meter. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. That means this boy is walking towards the building. This is the building, this is the boy. Boy is walking towards the building. Suppose after walking, his position is here. So this was the previous position of the boy. This is the new position of the boy. And from his eyes, the angle of elevation of the top of the building. From his eyes, the angle of elevation of the top of the building, means this is the top of the building. From his eyes, the angle of elevation is 30 degree. After walking some distance, means this much distance he walked, the angle of elevation increases from 30 degree to 60 degree. This much he walked. This length we have to find. Find the distance he walked towards the building. His walking is in this direction towards the building. We have to calculate how much he walked. Suppose A, this is A point, this is B point, this is C point, and this is D point. Total, suppose this is E, this is F, G. DG was the first position of the boy. CF is the second position of the boy. And he walked how much? The distance CD. AB we can find easily. AE minus BE, it will be equal to AB. AB means AE minus BE. AE means 30 meter and BE means 1.5 meter. If we subtract 30 minus 1.5 is 28.5, because 28.5 plus 0.5, 29 plus 1, 30. It will be 28.5 meter. So this much length is 28.5 meter. AB is known 28.5. In triangle A, B, D, tan 30 degree, opposite to 30 degree, the side is AB, this will be the perpendicular, and BD is the base. Write only base here. Then perpendicular is AB, base is BD. AB means 28.5, BD is unknown yet. Tan 30 means 1 upon root 3 equals to 28.5 upon BD. Cross multiplication, it will be BD equals to 28.5 root 3 meter. Now, triangle A, B, C. Tan 60 degree. Perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is AB. Base is BC. Perpendicular is 28.5. BC is unknown. Tan 60 means root 3. It will be 28.5. BC means it is unknown. Now, see, we can shift this BC here and this root 3 here. BC is 28.5 upon root 3. We can rationalize it. It will be root 3 upon root 3 means 28.5 upon 3 into root 3. We can cut this and this. 3 by 3 we can cut. 3 1 is 3. 3 9 is 27. 1 will be left. 0.15 15. 3 5 is 15. Means BC is 9.5 root 3 meter. So we got BC and we got BD also. DC means distance the boy traveled. So DC will be BD minus BD minus BC. We will get DC. BD is known 28.5 root 3. BC is known 9.5 root 3. root 3 common, 28.5 minus 9.5, root 3 take outside. It will be 0, 28 minus 9. It is 18 minus 9. 9, 2 will be 1, 19.0 into root 3 means 19 root 3 meter. Finally, you can write the answer in language. Therefore, the distance he worked is 19 root 3 meter. Towards the building. Now question number 7. From a point on the ground, the angles of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the height of the tower. This is the building. It is the transmission tower. It is the top of the building. It is the bottom of the building. For the transmission tower, this is the top of the transmission tower. This is the bottom of the transmission tower. Now, this is the ground level. A, B, C, D. From this point C, the angle of elevation of the top of the transmission tower is given, that is 60 degree. And from this point, the angle of elevation of the bottom of the transmission tower, that is given 45 degree. Also, the height of the building is given, that is 20 meters. We have to find the height of the transmission tower, that means AD, we have to find. In triangle DBC, tan 45 degree equals to perpendicular upon base. For 45 degree, perpendicular is BD, base is BC upon BD is known. BD is 20 meter. Tan 45 means 1, we can write 1 upon 1 equals to 20 upon BC. Then cross multiplication, BC will be 20 or 20 meter you can write. Now take this triangle A, B, C. In triangle ABC, tan 60 degree equals to perpendicular upon base. For ABC, perpendicular will be AB. Base will be BC. BC we know, tan 60 means root 3. It will be AB upon BC means 20. If we do cross multiplication, suppose it is root 3 upon 1. AB into 1 is AB, 20 into root 3 means 20 root 3. So AB is 20 root 3 meter. Now easily we can get AD because AB minus BD is AD. Therefore AD equals to AB minus BD equals to AB is 20 root 3 meter minus BD is 20 given. You can write 20 into 1, then 20 common, it will be root 3 minus 1 meter. So we can write the answer now. Therefore the height of the tower is, therefore the height of the tower is 20 root 3 minus 1 meter. Now, question number 8. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. Suppose this is the pedestal. And this is the statue. It is given the height of the statue is 1.6 meter. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. That means this is the statue 1.6 meter tall standing on the pedestal. From a point on the ground. This is the ground level. From this point, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. This point is the top point of the statue. From this point, the angle of elevation is given this much. That is given 60 degree. Next, from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal. This is the top of the pedestal, this is the bottom of the pedestal. This top of the pedestal, from this point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is, how much is given? 45 degree. It is given 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. We have to find this height. Suppose it is A, B, C and D. Question number 8. In triangle DBC, and 45 degree equals to perpendicular upon base. For DBC, perpendicular is BD, base is BC. BD upon BC. Tan 45, it will be 1. We can write 1 upon 1. BD upon BC. We can write BD equals to BC. This relation we got from the triangle DBC. Next, we will take the triangle ABC. Tan 60 degree is perpendicular upon base. Here perpendicular will be AB, base is BC. In place of AB, or we can write, we can get BC first. Tan 60 is root 3 equals to AB upon BC. Now we can shift BC here and root 3 here. BC will be AB upon root 3. This is suppose relation 1, this is relation 2. From 1 we got BC equals to BD. From 2 we got BC equals to AB upon root 3. So we can write from 1 and 2 BC means BD and BC means AB. You can write this in another way also, BC equals to BD. This is BC, this is also BC, so BD will be equal to AB upon root 3. BD equals to AB upon root 3. Now AB means AD plus BD. AB is AD plus BD. AB means AD plus BD upon root 3. We can write root 3 into BD means root 3 BD equals to AD is given 1.6 meter. AD is 1.6 meter. So in place of AD we can write 1.6 plus BD. Now root 3 BD, this BD is coming from right side to left side, it will be minus BD. You can write BD into 1 equals to 1.6. BD and BD, this will be common. Into root 3 minus 1 equals to 1.6. BD equals to 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. Now we have to rationalize this part. 1.6 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. We can multiply up and down, means numerator and denominator, by root 3 plus 1. Now it is a plus b, it is a minus b, means a square minus b square. A square means root 3 whole square, that will be 3. 1.6 root 3 minus 1. Root 3 plus 1 into root 3 minus 1 means root 3 square minus 1 square means 3 minus 1, that is 2. So a plus b into a minus b result is 2. We can write here 2. 1.6 if you divide by 2 it will be 0.8. 0.8 root 3 minus 1. It is root 3 plus 1. Here it is root 3 plus 1. 1.6 into root 3 plus 1. 1.6 into, it will be root 3 plus 1. And denominator root 3 plus 1 into root 3 minus 1. That means root 3 square minus 1 square, 3 minus 1, 2. 2 is here. If you divide 1.6 by 2, it will be 0.8 root 3 plus 1. You can write the answer now. Find the height of the pedestal. Therefore, the height of the pedestal is the height of the pedestal is 0.8 into root 3 plus 1 meter. Now question number 9. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. We have to draw this first, then you will understand. Suppose this is the tower and it is the building. It is the ground level. It is tower. It is building. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower. It is the foot of the tower. It is the top of the building. This angle of elevation is 30 degree. Next, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building. It is the foot of the building. From the foot of the building, we are seeing the top of the tower. This angle of elevation, it is 60 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, means tower, its height is given 50 meters. We have to find the height of the building. This height we have to find. Suppose AB is the tower, CD is the building. From point C, means foot of the building, we are seeing the top of the tower, point A. That angle is 60 degree. From point B, from the point B means foot of the tower, we are seeing the top of the building, the point D. That angle is 30 degree. AB means height of the tower is given 50 meter. We have to find the height of the building. That means CD we have to find. First take in triangle ABC. ABC. C is 60 degree, tan 60 degree is perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is AB, base is BC. Here AB is given. Of the tower equals to 50 meter. It is 50 meter. 50 meter. Then in place of AB we can write 50. Upon BC. Tan 60 means root 3. We can write root 3 upon 1. 50 upon BC. Then we can shift BC here and root 3 here. It will be BC equals to 50 upon root 3. This result we got for BC. Next, we will take the triangle BCD. In triangle BCD, tan 30 degree. For BCD, angle B is 30 degree. This will be the perpendicular CD and base is BC. Tan 30 means 1 upon root 3 equals to CD is unknown and BC is known. So we can put the value of BC here. It will be 50 upon root 3. Here you can write, since we have calculated, BC equals to 50 upon root 3. Next step, it will be 1 upon root 3. It will be CD into root 3 upon 50. Cross multiplication. CD into root 3 into root 3. CD into root 3 into root 3 means 3 equals to 50. CD is 50 upon 3. 50 if you divide by 3, therefore CD is 16 2 upon 3. Finally, we can write the answer. Therefore, the height of the building is 16 2 upon 3 meter. Next, question number 10. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angles of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the poles. This is horizontal level. This is the road. Width is given 80 meter. This is one pole. This is another pole. Heights are equal. Suppose this is one point on the road. For this pole, angle of elevation is given, and for this pole also angle of elevation is given. "60 degree and 30 degree. It is 60 degree 30 degree. Suppose AB, CD, and it is the point E. What we have to calculate? AB, CD, which are equal, and we have to calculate this much distance and this much distance. That means distance from one pole to point E and distance from another pole to point E. In triangle ABE, tan 60 degree. For 60 degree, AB is perpendicular, BE is the base. Suppose BD is given 80 meter. Let DE is x meter. This much is x meter. Then this much will be 80 minus x meter. BE will be 80 minus x meter. We can write AB. In place of BE, write 80 minus x. Tan 60 means root 3. Write root 3 upon 1. AB upon 80 minus x. Cross multiplication, AB into 1 is AB. Here 80 minus x into root 3. Suppose this is equation 1. Next, in triangle CDE, tan 30 degree is perpendicular upon base. For 30 degree, perpendicular is CD, base is DE. Write CD. In place of DE, we can write X. It is 1 upon root 3 equals to CD upon X. That means root 3 into CD equals to X. CD equals to X upon root 3. Suppose this is equation 2. So what we got? AB equals to 80 minus x root 3 and CD equals to x upon root 3. Equation 1, equation 2. And it is given right here. I have to clean this portion. AB is equal to CD. AB is the height of one pole and CD is the height of another pole. both are of equal height. So AB equals to CD, it is given. In place of AB, we can write 80 minus x into root 3. And in place of CD, we can write x upon root 3. Cross multiplication, 80 minus x, root 3 into root 3 will be 3. It will be x. Then 3 into 80 means 240 minus 3x equals to x. 240 equals to x plus 3x minus 3x is going from left side to right side. (240) equals to 4x. That is, x can be written as 240 upon 4. It will be 4 6 24, 60. So we got DE is 60 meter. DE means the point is located 60 meter away from one pole. DE, that is, therefore DE equals to x equals to 60 meter, and BE, that means E point is located from the pole AB. How much? That BE equals to 60, 80 minus x. BE is 80 minus x meter, means 80 minus x is 60 meter, means 20 meter. So we got DE equals to 60 meter and BE equals to 20 meter. Now we have to calculate the height of AB or the height of CD. Both are equal. Therefore, in any one equation, here or here, put the value of x. From equation 2, CD is x upon root 3. X means 60 upon root 3. Then rationalize it. Root 3 upon this will be 3. After cutting, we will get 20 root 3. Therefore, CD and AB both are equal. AB equals to CD equals to 20 root 3 meter. Therefore, the height of the poles Therefore, the height of the poles is 20 root 3 meter, and the distances of the point that means point E, the distance of point E from this pole and this pole. The distances of the point from the poles are first it was given 60 degree, that means from this pole the distance, that is BE 20 meter. 20 meter and 60 meter. Okay, today I have to stop.